Very excited to talk to you all. This is a very fun movie, and it has so much cool little heart and friendship, but it also really delves into relationships and how that all works these days. So first I have to ask Virginia and Lucy, when it comes to your characters, especially when it comes to relations or dating, things like that, how do you think they see the world?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Eva, she is newly single, so she is ready to date. She is ready to paint the town red. And sadly for her, her dating life is coinciding with a serial killer on the loose. And so instead of, playing it safe, Eva goes the opposite way and is like, no, you know what? I think I'm going to figure out who the serial killer is, and I'm going to prove all of you wrong that I'm not. She's dating three guys, and she wants to prove to all of her friends that they're wrong. So it's more she's just really stubborn, I think, and she's willing
and really single.
and really single and really stubborn.
And then
And
about
yeah,
Kelly?
Kelly's a complicated one. Kelly's a wild ride. She, I think at her core, just is so obsessed with the sanctity of marriage, and that's really her driving force. Is everyone should be married, marriage should be respected, and that's ultimately what it comes down to for Kelly. That and a love for her like kind of ugly wedding dress.
And then Laura, when it comes down to how you shot this film and what you really want to kind of encapsulate here, what was it when you wanted to show, the ladies being single and singular, kind of being off on their own, but also living their lives through social media, and how you ingrained that into it as well?
Well, I loved the genre being part thriller, part comedy, and I wanted also visually to kind of represent the chaos of online dating and the gamification of it, as well as like the risks of it. So like a lot of what I did was like, the wide shots were more like handheld voyeuristic shots. So it was like that feeling that when you're dating at any point, it could become a stalker, it could become your husband, you don't know. And also that also like kind of helps keep the thriller tone in it. So I spent a lot of time thinking, I think, visually about how to maintain the thriller aspect, nod at the themes visually, so that then performance wise we could just push the comedy and have fun.
Oh, that's really fun too. And it kind of comes into play when we look at like Eva. You can kind of tell that her past relationship, as well as the way she kind of thought as a role before she got into dating, kind of just shaded how she saw things too. So how did you kind of like break that out?
Yeah, I mean, I think you nailed it. I think this is a woman who jumped into something when she was young, thought that, you're just supposed to be with the first guy you fall in love with, and he treated her like shit. And I think she got used to that. And so I think
She fell in love with a mustache.
she fell in love with his mustache, but not
Happens
too
to
in
the best
love.
of us.
The mustache could only keep her for so long.
True.
And I think when she starts dating, that really is her story arc outside of the murder mystery, is like Eva figures out who she is as a woman, what she wants in a partner. And really, I think it was really important to Laura and I that it wasn't just about a guy or a relationship in the end. We wanted it to be very clear that Eva is a woman in her 30s, and she really chooses herself in the end and chooses her career and her passions. But yeah, I don't know why I said but. That was the end of my sentence.
I know. Well, nothing's easy anymore. I did want to kind of go into another thing, though, which is in this world now, especially dating, how much all of us are like our own detectives, and we can go through all the social medias and figure out who someone is or who we think they might be too. So I kind of want to ask all of you if you've ever done some
I'm a
detective
professional
stance.
internet stalker, so yes, yes, I have. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
really good at, I can get to the bottom of anything with just Google and some social media. Like I'm very good at that.
I feel
Yeah.
like you're probably.
Oh, I'm obsessed. By the way, I met my husband on an app, and before our first date, I'd gone through his tagged photos, and there was like a
Nice.
red carpet recently it turns out had been from a year prior, but someone had just reposted of him and an ex. So I was ready to call him out on the first day. I'm like, you are dating someone. You were just on a carpet with someone. But it was an old.
It worked
friend.
out, but it worked out.
We're very good.
But that is the risk of too much information at your fingertips. Is
Oh,
you
I
can
was
jump
ready
to the
to
wrong
confront.
conclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, the worst part of this world is that we are our best salespeople. So whatever we sell ourselves is kind of what we believe, the good and the bad of that. Well, I have to let you all go. They're telling me, but I'm excited to talk about this and make sure everyone goes and sees it. More importantly, next time we have to talk because I really want to see if age changes things when it comes to F, marry, and kill. Depending on how you think too.
Dang.
There's so many things in my mind, but I got to go. They're telling me I got to go. So I hope everyone in your world is happy and healthy, and we'll make sure to talk about this. Have a good day.
Thanks,
Thanks so
Derek.
much.